I know about you. I heard you are the successful entrepreneur.
Okay, come to my office.
Sir, I thought about you. So, how can I like you? What is the secret?
Basically, I am the entrepreneur. Entrepreneur who is the people who take the risk to build a new venture. I innovate product. Like me, I really like online games, so I run a online game developer. So, if you become entrepreneur, you will get many benefits. Okay? You can do things what you love, like me, and you can be free. You can independence. The benefit of all. Entrepreneur is rich. You must take risk. You must ready to compete with others in the same industry. Okay? And the loan, the financial. Do you have money now?
No.
No. You can take a loan from the bank. Once you get a big idea, bank will provide you a loan, and you must believe in yourself that you can success there. Okay. I don't have much time here. To become a successful entrepreneur, you shall possess the 3 big skills. And you must meet the 3 master of entrepreneur.
Who is the?
The first master is Master Hasan. He lives in top of that tower.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Are you Mr. Hasan?
Oh, you are not descended by Mr. Tika.
Yeah.
Okay, now come in.
Okay.
If you want to be entrepreneurs, there's one part that you should learn. It's about the survey. Survey, yeah. Survey is like customer validation. So when you build a product, you know who is your customers. You may expect who is your customer, who is your potential buyers. But in survey, you make it a valid customers. So there is some way on survey. First online survey, and then direct survey, and the third way is group discussion. By doing this, you will have a customer architect. You know who is your customer, what is their age, what is their current income. So you really can have can design a product with meet the market. So this is like called product fit. And I have a tip for you. To be an entrepreneur, you have to be familiar with social media such as Twitter, Facebook. We also learn about. You should learn about online diary. Yeah, there you can update what you're finding every day. I mean, when you come up to get off the building, you can post your customers to put it on your diary and keep up on doing the things. It will make you familiar with technology, current technology. So there is a tip for you to be on the top level. So without explaining to Mr. Novan.
Okay. Excuse me, this is Mr. Novan's room.
Yes, it's me. So you wanna learn about the business model canvas?
Yes.
So here, you are in the startup area, right?
Yeah.
So you have to create the business model canvas in the 9 essential elements that you have to focus. What is that? Here. So the first element is the value proposition. Do you ever know about the value proposition?
No, I don't know.
So value proposition is the collection of the products and services a business offers to meet the needs of its customers. Okay. So next is the customer relation. Customer relations is to ensure the survival of success of any businesses. Companies must identify the type of relationship they want to create with their customer segment. Okay. So there is a customer segment. To build an effective business model, a company must identify which customers it tries to serve. So you can divide it into the mass market, niche market, or segmented, diversified, or multi-site platform. Okay.
Okay.
So, and then channel. What is channel? Channel is a company can deliver its value proposition to its targeted customers through different channels. Okay, so there is like a distributor or integrated distributor that can reduce the cost efficient. Okay, next is the revenue stream. Here, wait. What is the revenue stream? Revenue stream is like what is your revenue in your business. So you have to focus in this revenue stream. Without revenue stream projection, you cannot survive, right? In the cost structure, you have to describe what is the most important monetary consequences while operating under different business models. So you have to know the characteristic of the cost structures, like fixed cost, variable cost, economic of scale, or economic of scope. Okay. And then there's key partners. Key partners is like what is your partners in your business area? It can be suppliers or that can support your business ahead. So there is key activities here. What's key activities? Key activities is like the most important activities in executing a company's value proposition. So these are your real activities to create the profit. Okay, and the last is the key resources. Key resources is like the resources that are necessary to create value for the customers. So you have to focus in order to sustain and support the business area. Okay, all of the things. Can you understand?
Yes.
So you have to create this kind of business model canvas. Okay.
Okay.
So Mr. Brian, you are the master about the business model canvas. So you have to meet the last master in your journey. Mr. David will explain you about the business pitching. Okay.
So I will meet him.
Okay.
This is Mr. David room.
Yes, I am.
So you're the entrepreneur students who are willing to know about the business pitching, right? Well, to be entrepreneurs, business pitching is one of the essential skills you have to master. For the basic reason is that you have to be able to perform elevator pitchings. Do you know what does it mean with elevator pitching?
I don't know about that.
Well, I will explain to you furthermore about how the elevator pitching is very important for you as the future entrepreneur. First of all, you have to be able to analyze the problems, what kind of challenges current customer faces, and then you have to be able also to provide them with solutions. What kind of products, what type of products you can address to their issues, and then one of the things, how do you see the opportunity? By seeing the facts, how many percents they need your products. And the other side is that your investment summary. How much money you need from investor and for what amount this money you have to transfer in your production site, for example. And the last thing is that you have to be able to give the last killer closing, which means you may attract the investor to maybe to talk further with you after you conduct elevator pitchings. I think that's all I can give to you about elevator pitching.
So sir, how I can do this quickly?
I think that's very good questions. There are 3 golden rules how you can implement these skills quickly. First thing is that you have to implement this by saying the tips less is very important. You know, this meaning you have to conduct pitchings with a very straightforward, to the point, and in a sweet manner. You cannot conduct more than 1 minute. And then the second skill is that you have to execute, because in the business pitching you have to practice more. So never try to hypothesize, because the key is in execute. And the last part is that you have to give the facts, which means you cannot say based on your assumptions. So after you know these tips, I will suggest you again, at the end you have to practice, because practice by polishing your skills. That's the only way to create this talent.
So I know several things about entrepreneur, and I'm ready to face entrepreneurship.